Alright, so today we're going to talk all about Hamilton ETFs. Why are we doing this? I just feel that Canadian investors have been almost wronged by every YouTuber promoting these funds. Now, Hamilton has done a great job with using social media influencers to basically promote their products, and their company has grown exponentially ever since they started doing this. Now, why I'm bringing this up today? I have invented ChatGPT for your money. It is AI for your money. It turns your money into a pension. I don't believe there's a better way to take care of your money. And why I'm bringing this up, basically through all my comments, and I've filtered through, a lot of other YouTubers' comments in these channels, everyone's looking for yield. This is a terrible way to invest. All these, I'm assuming they're older, saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes people need yield in this part of their life. And it's like, no, I know you need less volatility. Add some kind of fixed income into your product. Basically, there's marketing material from all these covered call firms that are saying, hey, we're going to replace the 60-40. We're going to replace the 60-40. We're so good at covered call writing. Okay, so you might be good at covered call writing. I really don't care. You have less total returns and less money. So hopefully you're going to stick around if you own any Hamilton products, because what I'm going to do today is go one by one and show you exactly how to beat every one of their products. I designed these calculators to take billions, if not trillions of dollars from the banks and the CRA in my lifetime. But let's start off with the little guys first. This asset manager should probably close their doors. They're doing a terrible service for Canadians when managing their money. All right, so let's go to Hamilton. All right, Hamilton's ETF. Canadians' first covered call bond ETF. Really? We need yield on yield, guys? Have we gotten that addicted to covered calls? I'd rather take advice from the local crackhead. So let's go with, we'll do one by one, H-bond. What's H-bond all about? Let's keep me floating on top here. So H-bond, what are we doing with H-bond? Okay, 10% initial target yield. We're using U.S. Treasuries. And the covered call strategy is done by Nick Picard. I don't know if you've seen any of these videos, but you were trusting someone with fucking Asperger's with your money. Honestly. I don't know how you can trust this guy after watching one of these videos. So let's look at the H-bond fact sheet. Let's look at their marketing material here. So the Hamilton U.S. Bond Yield Maximizer. We're using we want reduced volatility, higher income, tax efficient distributions. I don't understand this reduced volatility argument to this day. So we're using short term, mid-term, and long term. Basically, long-term bonds, they're going to do better when the interest rates are dropping. We're not seeing that in this environment right now. And they're using, looks like TLT, some Vanguard products. This looks like Bill and Schwab's product as well. Management fee. You know what this is? Not the MER. This thing is probably going to cost over 1% for a bond ETF, and that is just far too overpriced. Now, I don't know if Portfolio Visualizer even has this one in their system yet. Oh, they do. So what we're going to do is we have, I think it's ZIC. That is a midterm corporate bond. And HFR, that's another one. This is also an American product. Basically, we're going to put 100% Portfolio 1, Portfolio 2, and Portfolio 3. Just square all these off. And yeah. It hasn't even been around, so we can't compare this one. But yeah, definitely just buy a ZIC or HFR. To kind of go into more detail of what it is. It won't show me, it won't let me scroll down. So ZIC is the BMO Midterm US IG Corporate Bond Index ETF. HFR is the Horizons Active Ultra Short Term Investment Grade Bond ETF. These are both US bonds. Put them in your portfolio. Do not buy H-Bond or HBND, whatever the hell they want to call their shitty product. Now we're going to go to HMAX, everyone's favorite. I've finally seen a lot of people commenting, I'm losing money. No shit, it's a shitty product. First of all, if you're not reinvesting your dividends, you're not going to get the performance that they're showing. And second of all, it's a covered call product and a terrible strategy. So let's look at their fact sheet for H-Bond. Okay, HMAX. So HMAX, the Hamilton Canadian Financials Yield Maximizer. So it's designed to provide higher income using the 10 largest financial service companies with an active covered call strategy. We're owning RBC, CIBC, Brookfield, TD, BMO, Scotia, Great-West Life, Manulife, Sun Life, Intact. Okay, so we're putting money in insurance companies, asset managers, and banks. Great, okay. And they're writing, I think it's at the money calls for this one. Yeah, at the money calls to pay you out a higher amount of money. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to beat HMAX. It should be pretty easy. We have ZEB, which is the BMO Equal Weight ETF, and the other one that's actually really good is the Horizons Equal Weight Bank ETF. And again, can't show HMAX performance, but you guys all know you're down. Basically, every product that you need in your portfolio was made 5 to even 10 years ago. If you were looking for the next best thing, you were probably looking for the next best loss. Basically, stop trying to tweak your portfolio with these new products. They're all terrible. So UMAX, basically, this is another yield maximizer ETF. I mean, I don't understand why you guys need this yield. If you need 14.55% of your portfolio, you are probably 80 years old and are going to maybe pass away at the age 90. That is your withdrawal rate. There is no need, like absolutely no need for this amount of yield. Like it's just these are the dumbest things in the world. So let's look at this fact sheet here. Why I don't like this product, we'll see very shortly. Basically, it's putting in telecommunications companies. It's putting in industrials. Like we got the 2 railroads. Like what are we doing here? Canada doesn't have enough companies to make a pure utility ETF. So why are we putting this in our portfolio? Do we really need more utilities? Like everyone owns Enbridge already. You know, a lot of people are buying CNR, Waste Connections, Emera, TELUS, Bell. Like I've seen these in so many portfolios of the people that I've chatted to over the last 9 months. All right, so UMAX, another piece of garbage. Again, we'll just try this as well. Probably not going to find anything though. So ZUT. That is the BMO Equal Weight Utility ETF. Why do you need a covered call product? Again, we can't see any backtesting performance because it is too young of a product. Now we're going to go to HDIV. Everyone's favorite, HDIV. Okay, so basically, this is the most bullshit fund I've ever seen. The portfolio is a mix broadly similar to the S&P TSX 60. Okay, well, half of it's in America. So I don't understand why you can say it's broadly, mimicking this index. And this one's going over to the side here. Okay, so we got, look, we're showing, HDIV is beating it. Yeah, because half of your investments are in the States. Like Canada has a terrible technology sector, a terrible healthcare sector. Like, why would you expect this to be 100% Canadian? I believe that's how they're positioning it. They're saying, hey, buy HDIV and HYLD. They're great. And I'm telling you, don't. So let's look at the management fee. You know, you might have clicked this one, 0.65 management fee. Okay, it has $350 million of dumb money in this product. Good on you guys, sell this. Let's put Hamilton out of business. Why? Because they shouldn't be in business. They are not growing your money. They have every single product that is terrible. Look at this MER, 2.39, like higher than most mutual funds I would sell, and you don't get advice on it. You just get some fucking idiot on YouTube saying, hey, look at this, it's got yield, guys, it's got yield. Let's stop with the yield train. Oh, the first year you lost? Oh, we got some red. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of seeing red. Because, you know, some people are like, I use the dividends to reinvest in my other thing, and this is how I manage my money. And it's like, all right. So what we found out is since COVID, you have gotten terrible advice on either YouTube or the internet. I've shown people many of these, websites over the past 9 months. Some videos are deleted, but yeah, they all got it wrong. Okay, so the Hamilton Enhanced Multi-Sector Covered Call bullshit. You are down in this backtest portfolio. You are down 0.81%. Just a boring BMO low volatility Canadian. I'm just using a Canadian fund, not even half American. We're beating it with just Canada. That's how bad this is. Look at the standard deviation, so high. Standard deviation for ZLB at 10%. We have a max drawdown with HDIV of almost 20% and a max drawdown of ZLB of -9. Have you guys decided to jump out of the chair yet? Or you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought this. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Sell it today. Yesterday would have been a better idea, but you're watching this video, so sell it today. Just stop buying this garbage. You are ruining your retirement with these yield maximizing pieces of shit. Okay, on to the next one. HYLD, the Enhanced US Covered Call ETF. Oh, we got yield of over 10% again. Oh, everyone's getting their yield. Now, why this is an extremely stupid product, we are buying a Canadian hedged version of an American fund. This is a terrible idea. Their currency grows far better than Canadians, and basically, yeah, that's what you want to do. So they're comparing it to the S&P 500 Canadian hedged. Okay, you're comparing it to VSP? Anyone who knows how to make money that VFV is better. Just buy VFV. Oh, great, you have a higher yield. Yeah, you're using a strategy that provides more income. Like, this is just, I'm just tired of this shit. I don't understand why you guys own it. Basically, this is just proof that there is such a lack of financial education in Canada. We have $450 million in this piece of shit. This one's worse than HDIV, I believe. Like, why are we buying this? And again, you have to click Documents and then go to ETF Facts. And this is where you find the real MER, 2.08. Like, you're not getting advice from even a registered financial advisor. Not that it even means anything. Like, if you're a registered financial advisor, you're just licensed to sell bullshit. You're trained to sell an asset allocation fund. And I've mentioned in so many videos, like, these are dumb as well. Like, just build out an asset allocation fund yourself. It's really not that hard. We don't have any performance on this one, but let's see if we can beat it in a back test. So let's use HYLD, the Hamilton Enhanced bullshit, and we're going to put in VFV here. Let's see what happened. Okay, so we got Hamilton's product with a compound annual growth rate of 7.43. We have Vanguard's basic VFV, I don't mind being a basic bitch if it makes me more money. Like 13.11% return. Less standard deviation. Less max drawdown. Like, why do you want Hamilton US? Like, why? Like, why? It's a terrible product. Have you seen someone with $1 million portfolio with this bullshit in it? Okay, I'm showing you. Here's $1 million in VFB. Do you want more money? Like 60,000 more dollars in the matter of, what is that, 9 months? 10 months? Like, come on. Like, that's a big difference. Why do you want to buy this bullshit continuously? Like, continuously. Now let's look at the Hamilton Enhanced Utilities ETF. We're using 12 high dividend Canadian utility, and then why is telecom pipelines in here? Like, why? Those aren't utilities. Telecom is communications. Pipeline is energy. Like, we're just mixing up this shit and no one knows what the fuck they're buying anymore. So let's look at the fact sheet. Let's go in and see what they're saying. Okay, so we're using blue chip companies. Great. Modest leverage. Great. Okay. And we're buying utilities, pipelines, telecoms. Again, a misleading management fee. And, oh, hey, this one's not 10%. Is it popular? Oh, no, it's not popular. It doesn't have that much yield. It's got 33 million in it. Oh, what a terrible product. Well, just what a garbage product. It doesn't have 10% yield. So, we're going to look at HUTs here. We have HUTs, and we're going to use ZUT again. Let's see what happened. Oh, leverage lost to just a basic BMO bitch fund? Like, holy fuck, there's like a $37,000 difference? They're both down. I don't recommend utilities. I don't like utilities at all. I know they say it's less volatile in a downturn, this and that, but consumer staples beats it all the time. So, Hamilton Enhanced Utilities, we're down 15% and 18% standard deviation. BMO Eco Weight, we're only down 11.5 and 15. I'm not telling you to go out and buy BMO's product instead of this. Like, this is just a shit sector. Stop buying this garbage. So there we go. There's another fund to beat whatever Hamilton product you own. And you know what? Let's just go and look at the documents and see if we can find a real MER. 1.87. No wonder it's losing. You're paying Hamilton to fucking sit in their goddamn yachts and fucking invent more bullshit products while you guys are like, oh, I'm saving for my retirement and I'm getting all this yield. Like, stop. If dividend and yield are the only two words you have learned after S&P 500, like, please talk to an advisor. Like, please just stick around and stay on my channel at least. Like, I'm trying to just grow your money better than anyone else on YouTube with a strategy that turns your money into a pension and uses tactical asset allocation. That's what you want. How do I just avoid markets and put more money into performing markets? That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything crazy, guys. I'm just following the market, and buying these products are just making you poor. Now we're going to look at HCAL. Oh, a yield of 8.36. Oh, what a piece of shit. Like, it pays monthly, though. It pays monthly. You got to get your monthly distributions, right? Like, is that what's up everyone's fucking alley here? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, people are in love with this dog shit. Again, a management fee of 0.65. Okay, well, I don't care what you're charging me. I want to know what I'm being charged all throughout this thing. And look at HCAL. We got 400 million in this garbage. Like, how? How? This asset manager should be closing the doors. Their funds perform so shit. Like, I don't understand why you guys want bad performance. Like you're asking for bad performance. Hamilton equals horrific performance. Like they're the financial sector experts, and then all of a sudden they come out with every fucking covered call product they can think of, and everyone just buys it, like, and just fucking YOLOs in. Like, learn how to sell, guys. Like, learn how to sell. Getting your yield to fund your retirement is the dumbest strategy I've ever heard of. Stop. I don't know where you learned it, probably on YouTube. Stop. Just stop. So again, when we look at HCAL, is this one using leverage? I think this one's using leverage. I'm pretty sure it's using leverage. Yeah, 25% leverage. Okay, so we're using leverage here. And BMO Equal Weight Bank is not using leverage. Horizons Equal Weight Bank is not using leverage. Oh, Horizons 1, BMO number 2. We got lower standard deviations. Sounds like a good time. What you want in retirement is less volatility. You don't want yield. You want to sell your investments. Like if you had kids and you saved up an RESP and basically you needed to fund their education. Did you pay it with the dividends? No, you sold your investments. Like, why are you doing something different for your retirement? RESPs are the practice round for the DIY investor to help you learn how to sell. Like, it's only going to leave less tax burden on your deathbed. I don't understand why you want to fund everything with yield. You're just overpaying. I assure you, the MER, how expensive these funds are, you're going to pay less in fees overall if you just sell. Every time, $10, like, is the most for most brokerages. Like, if you sell once a month and treat your money exactly like a pension, you will be paying less fees over that year instead of getting some bullshit yield from Hamilton. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Enhanced Canadian Financials ETF, HFIN. Oh, we're under 8% on the yield. This one's got to be garbage. There's probably no money in this one. Let's look at their fact sheet here. So we have 6.98 monthly. Oh, we got our monthly, guys. We got our monthly, but the people who are telling you to buy this shit either aren't in retirement or aren't using their money in retirement. They're not showing you, hey, I'm pulling this money out and living off of it. No, they're reinvesting this shit. Like, they're not even using these funds properly how they were designed. And we have almost $100 million in assets in this piece of garbage. So let's go back and see if we can find some real MERs in the documents. Again, you got to go to the ETF facts. What are we looking at? 1.18 for Enhanced Canadian Financials. Like, just insane. Does this one have leverage on it too? Yeah, another 25% leverage. So let's see what HFIN did. Like, they have HCAL and HFIN are basically the same thing. Like, why are you just doing the same thing over and over again? Are you trying to just make the dumbest product so people fucking buy your shit? Oh, okay, damn it. This one finally won. So, okay, great. I guess you should buy HFIN, but I still think it's the dumbest thing in the world. We have lower standard deviations, and you know what? This one has 25% leverage, so it should beat it. So everyone's going to be in the comment section, oh, you can't beat HFIN. It's like, no one buys it compared to the other ones. Like, I'm doing this on the fly, people. And we're going to look at the financial sector ETFs, where they, apparently thrive. HEB, 558 yield. Okay, so we're buying just the big 6 banks. Pretty sure you guys can figure that on your own, but just pick one. Like, if you buy more than one bank ETF, or one bank stock, like, you are just overloading your portfolio with Canadian financials, and that's just not a good strategy at all. So we have a management fee of 0.19. There is over $500 million in this fund. Just insane. Like, I just don't understand why everyone loves Hamilton. Okay, you won on one product, but yeah, basically, it has leverage. Like, you should win. HEB hasn't been around for a year, so we can't see anything. Damn. Alright, let's go to the next one. Actually, no, let's see. They probably don't even have the MER because it's so new of a fund. So let's see if we can find an MER. Nope, no MER. So we'll have to wait until maybe around March of 2024 to find a real cost of this fund, because I don't know if everyone's brainwashed or not, but your management fee is not what you're looking at. You should look at the MER, the management expense ratio. So let's look at the Canadian Bank Mean Reversion Index. Oh, okay, this one sounds kind of cool. Oh, it's Mean Reversion. It's got a cool new name. Let's see what Hamilton's doing with this one. Okay, so what they're showing is the mean reversion has outperformed basically everyone but National Bank. Okay, so what they're showing is right in the marketing material is you probably should own National Bank. Out of all the portfolios I've seen, which is a lot, they don't have National Bank in it. They normally have Royal, TD, CIBC, sometimes BMO, sometimes Scotia. Like, no one ever owns National Bank. I don't understand why. And this one was made a few years ago. Perfect. We can see some performance here. So we got $75 million in this fund. Okay. Pretty popular. What was that ticker again? HCA? There we go. The mean reversion, piece of crap. And we can't see any performance. Okay, so I don't know if people are going to be like, oh, you're not showing me how to beat it. Stop buying these brand new shitty products. Like, stop. I'm not even going to look at the Australian banks or the global, because basically they're all just stupid. Like, I've shown you enough that basically redo your portfolio. If you own anything Hamilton, sell it. Sell it. Everyone's so eager to buy stuff, but I don't understand why, clicking the sell button to fund your retirement is just, like, no one understands. Like, I don't understand why you don't want to sell. Like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to recover. It's like, no, the fees are higher. The growth is lower. Sell this, switch it tomorrow. You'll be better off. Stop thinking about it. Stop kicking tires. So anyways, if you haven't noticed already, I am never looking for a Hamilton sponsorship. If anything, I'm looking to help expedite the process to close their doors. These are terrible asset managers in Canada. They're not doing you a favor in your retirement. Just use a basic index fund. Stop complicating your life. Like these monthly distributions, if you're not reinvesting them right away, then your money's not in the market. It's all about time in the market, not timing it. Like, I don't know why everyone's trying to reinvent the wheel on this. It's people have done this for hundreds of years. If you think this new strategy is going to work, you're going to have a worse retirement, and that's not what I want. I want you guys to get rich. Just download my apps, ask any questions. I'm looking forward to all the covered call troll comments in this video, because I think you're stupid, and you need to understand that, hey, there is one guy that's calling you an idiot. If 20 YouTubers say buy this shit, and one says don't buy it, why don't you trust the guy in the fucking Don Cherry suit? Like, why don't you trust this guy?